What's up, you guys? Bienvenidos a mi canal. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell button. That way you get notified every time I post a new video, you guys. Why is this so blurry? So first of all, I want to give a really big disclaimer, you guys. So you guys have seen me literally in I literally filmed 5 videos today, you guys. This is what quarantine got me on, literally filming all the time now. But yeah, disclaimer, I've had this makeup, this eyebrows, this hair, this sweater in most of the videos, so just don't think I'm wearing it on different days. It is literally the same day, just different times of day. As you guys read in the title, I'm gonna be talking about something that was really serious in my life. I have never this was the first and only time I've gone through something crazy like this. Yeah, I've gone to the hospital for falling and thinking I broke something, but nothing. I've never broke anything. I fractured my right wrist before, but it was not even serious. So yeah, this day was super duper I remember it vividly, you guys. I can just picture everything that went on. And yeah, as you guys read in the title, I'm going to be talking about the time that I went to the hospital, and it was the scariest day of my life. I actually have this post right here. Alright, you guys, so this was the post I posted 5 years ago on March 19, 2015. I think this happened maybe the day or two before. I made that post a day or two after, after all this stuff happened. But yeah, I read this today, and I've been wanting to make this video actually, but this kind of just kind of jogged my memory about everything, even though I literally can, reading this, I can picture it all. So basically, I think I was a freshman in high school, and I woke up one morning, basically just ready to get up and get ready. I kind of woke up feeling my stomach was hurting, and I literally just got up really quickly, grabbed all my things, and took a shower. While I'm in the shower, I'm fine. I felt perfectly fine, and I opened the curtains, grabbed my towel, I start drying myself off. And as I was drying myself off, I just felt super duper dizzy, so dizzy, you guys. I don't even, it was just weird. And then I ended up blacking out. I don't know what happened. I wake up and I just see blood on the tub, on the edge of the tub. And once I saw that blood, I was just where is this coming from? I don't even know. I don't even know where I hit myself or whatever. I saw that my brother was still living at home at the time. My mom, it was just me, my mom, and my brother. So I saw the blood. Once I kind of got snapped back into it, I saw the blood and I was like, Mom, and I don't even know, I blacked out again, and I freaking passed out again. And when I wake up again, and I just see my mom and my brother just standing there, and I was like, what happened, what happened? And I couldn't say anything, and I was just and I was in the tub naked, so my brother was standing right there, so I think my mom grabbed the towel and put it over me, but I just, all of a sudden, I couldn't say anything, and I just I don't mean to give you guys vivid images, but I threw up in the tub. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm shaking, hold on. So yeah, I threw up in the tub, and then after that my mom was call 911. She was telling my brother to call 911, so my brother was on the phone with the ambulance or whatever, 911. Kind of my brother was a senior at the time, so I'm pretty sure he didn't know what to do. He was kind of scared. It's just a scary situation for all 3 of us. So he calls the hospital, And then like I was fine. I mean, I obviously was like had blood coming down my face, blood was all in my hair. What had happened was, you know, once I passed out, I obviously, you pass out and you fall. So I fell, and my shower head is right here, and the tub thing is right here, so where you turn it on and where you lift that thing for the shower to come on, I hit my head on the shower thing that you lift. So that's why I had like a gash, and I was like bleeding everywhere. And so basically, I guess on the way to the hospital, like I was fine. Like they were like, can you walk down the stairs, because my house is on the second floor, and they like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm fine, I'll walk down the stairs. I was perfectly fine after that. Walked down the stairs, got in the ambulance, got on the stretcher. They were doing like all their little vitals and all that, whatever they do. And I was just talking to my mom, and I was like I don't even know what happened. Like, and she was like, yeah, like I was in my room and I heard a loud bang, but I didn't think anything of it. It's kind of like scary, like what if I didn't wake up, or what if I didn't like get back up, you know? So that's kind of like, she was scared too, like what if I never called her name or whatever. But like she thought it was like a shampoo bowl. I mean, she thought it was like a shampoo bottle, like that's how it sounded, I guess, to her. So yeah, I don't know. You guys, I'm like so like literally, I don't even know. But when we get to the hospital, and like the doctors come in, they do like, you know, their whatever they do, and they were like, okay, well, we don't know, like it's just like a random fall, like, you know, whatever. Like they didn't really think anything of it. They were like, you know, you probably passed out from getting up too fast from the bed and just not letting like the blood flow down, because when you like lay down, you know, your blood goes like down, so you gotta like sit up on the bed for a little bit and let everything just kind of flow. So they were like, you know, you're fine, so we're gonna send you home. So we were getting ready to get sent home, and I get up, and you know, I think I was like changing back into my stuff, and I think my mom had like gave me a piece of gum too. I was chewing on some gum because I had threw up earlier, so I wanted a piece of gum, so I was chewing on gum, and I was just changing, and all of a sudden it just hits me again. I get so dizzy, the same feeling that I felt when I was in the shower, and I was like, Mom, I feel so dizzy, like I don't even know. And she was like, just lay back down for a second, like, you know, you're gonna be fine, just lay back down. So I lay back down, and like I just again blacked out, like fainted or blacked out, I don't even know what it was. And my mom said that once she saw me like black out, like my eyes rolled back, as if like again I was having a seizure, like I was having in the shower, and that's why I threw up in the shower, because I was having a seizure. Seizure could have been like I got dizzy, fainted, and because I hit my head I probably had a seizure, but not really sure if me hitting my head was the cause of the seizure, or if I was just gonna have one. Either way, I don't even know. I don't remember like that. It was 5 years ago. But so whatever. So my mom said, you know, once I passed out again in the hospital, my eyes rolled back, and she instantly like started yelling like, help, like blah blah blah, like yelling for everybody to come in, like the doctors and the nurses and everything. So they all like run in, and I'm still like blacked out, like this is what she told me happened, like I'm blacked out. I woke up and I was actually already throwing up, and I kind of threw up on my gown that they give you, so they ended up quickly putting like the thing that you throw up in, and I threw up everything, my gum fell out and everything. And then they're just all in there standing around me, like the doctors and nurses and my mom. And the doctor's like, do you know where you are? And I was like, yeah, I'm at, you know, I said like part of the name of the hospital, and then I said hospital. I was like, but I don't remember the name of the hospital. And he goes, no, you're good, as long as you know you're in a hospital, like you're good. He was like, do you know your name? I told my name, you know, all that stuff. He was just asking me questions to make sure that, because I kind of had a seizure, or I did have a seizure, that I didn't like lose any memory or whatever. So that was like really weird to like go through, like, why is he asking me these questions, you know? I don't even know what happened. And then they told me, like, you know, I passed out, and my mom was like, dude, I like panicked, like I literally yelled for them to come in here, like I feel like the whole block heard me. I was like, well, good, like they need to help me. So the doctor's like, you know, we're gonna order a CT, get a brain scan on your head to make sure that, you know, you don't have any bleeders or whatever, and this is causing your seizures. So we ended up going, and I had a CT scan on my brain, and you know, we waited a few hours back in the room, and there was nothing, I guess. So they're like, yeah, just like go home and rest, you know. There was nothing, like I was fine. There's no real reason. There's no like, oh, like I had an asthma attack, or like, you know, I had, you know, this seizure because of this, you know. It was just like just a random thing. And so they're like, you know, a few hours later they come back and they're like, you know, you're good, like we can't find anything, so there's no like reason for us to keep you here and keep doing tests and all this stuff when there's really nothing to look into. So you can go home, and like if you feel bad or if you get the same things, like just come back in. So it's like, we were like, okay, like we had been there for hours already, and we're just like, we literally hate going to the hospital because we're there for hours. Like again, I got dressed, I was fine. I ended up getting into a wheelchair instead of trying to walk out. I ended up getting into a wheelchair, and even in the wheelchair, like I felt so dizzy and so nauseous. I was like, Mom, I don't want to go home, like I don't feel good, like I should stay here. She's like, no, like we have to go home, like if something happens then we'll bring you back. I was just like, I just felt so out of it, you guys. Like I was just laying in the wheelchair, like I felt like I looked like I was just going through some stuff. Like I felt like it's just not normal for me, and I just felt not myself. I felt like I was sick. But they said I was fine, so whatever. We get in the car, and I literally, like, they sat me in the car. I just felt nauseous again. I think at this point we had rode in the hospital there, so my mom's boyfriend ended up coming and picking us up, and my brother was in the car too. So I was in the back with my brother, and like I was like, dude, I have to lay down, like let me lay down on you because I have to freaking lay down. So I laid down, and I was so dizzy still. I felt so nauseous still. I go home, and I felt the same, so dizzy, so nauseous. I was just laying in my bed chilling, you know. I wasn't even on my phone. I wasn't like, I just laying there. I ended up falling asleep, and I woke up kind of feeling weird. Oh, I skipped a big thing. Actually, well, it's not that big, but I actually, because I hit my head and, you know, I was bleeding, I actually got 3 stitches. I still have the scar, so it's right here. I'm gonna zoom you guys. So as you guys can see right here, I have this tender spot, and that's where I had literally 3 stitches, 3 or 4 stitches. So yeah, you can definitely see. If you guys like my makeup, if you guys want to see how I did it, I have a video up, so I'll link it down below. So if you guys don't know, usually like when you get stitches, you don't like you get a tender spot, and when it's on your head, you don't grow that hair back. So I have a bald spot right there, due to where I had the stitches. Yeah, so I got those 3 stitches, and you guys, there was blood in my hair for days because I couldn't wash my stitches, and my mom actually had to take them out herself. Probably like a week later. I don't even remember how long. So yeah, I went home, slept it off, and I woke up, I think I woke up like fine. And I was playing sports at the time, so I couldn't play. I think I was playing softball at the time. They had told me to stay home for like 3 days, but I was fine. After the 3 days that I stood home, I was fine. So like I go back to school, and they're like, why are you here? And I was like, well, because I'm fine. And they said I could come back, and the people there were like, no, like go home, like we don't want you getting dizzy and we don't want you to fall, so just take a whole week. So I was off of school for like a whole week because they didn't want me to like go up the stairs and fall, like faint again, like what happened. But that's basically the end of the story, you guys. I really hope that, I don't even know what you guys can get out of this video, you know, more knowledge on me, I guess, and the scariest day of my life. Yeah, it's just a scary thing to go through, and it definitely brings, you know, all the memories back just talking about it. But you know, I hope you guys enjoyed my little story time, I guess. And it was super crazy. I know you guys probably got goosebumps just like me reading this post about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys have any, you know, crazy story times like this, I mean crazy, like, not like, I don't want to hear like super crazy things, you guys, because I can, like, dude, if I like just imagery is, I get really bad images and I get anxious. Like, if you guys have like similar stories that aren't super crazy, like, don't tell me, like, I don't even know, just if it's like similar to this where it's not serious, or not that serious at least, like it ended up good, and like you didn't chop nothing off or whatever, then you can go ahead and Snapchat me your story, like type it out, and you know, I'll read those. So my Snapchat is down below. I normally reply to those, or you can DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is also down below. But other than that, like, don't tell me like your really crazy stories, because I am just super anxious and I can't hear about that stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for listening to me tell my story. And there will be definitely more story times to come, definitely more videos to come, you guys, because you know we're on quarantine. So I just want to wish everyone, you know, a super well rest of the 2 weeks that you're on quarantine. I hope that you guys got everything you needed, and you know, just stay safe. This is literally what quarantine has me on, freaking recording 4 videos a day. So I'm gonna try to film for the rest. I'm gonna try to upload every day for the next however long we're in quarantine for. Make sure you go hit that bell button, that way you get notified every time I post a new video. I do update you guys on Snapchat when I do post videos. Make sure you guys are adding me on there as well. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, you guys. I'm trying to grow on here. My next milestone is 200 subscribers. With that being said, stay tuned for more videos to come. I love you guys so much, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye guys.